Hi everybody, Dr. Laina here. Today I'm going to go through with you how to properly sit in a Muskoka chair, also known as an Adirondack chair. So we're seeing a slew of patients coming in with injuries to their neck and to their lower backs because they've been lucky enough to go to a cottage or sit outside for the weekend and they've been stuck in this position. And a lot of them are trying to fix it with a pillow, but they're not doing it quite right. So I thought I'd give you a quick review about why this chair is causing so much damage to people's spines if they sit in them for too long, and how to really quickly and easily fix it with a couple of throw cushions. So what's happening in this chair is, if you've ever seen any of my videos on how to sit properly, and I'll link it in the description below, I talk a lot about the proper alignment of the lower back and the pelvis. So in other words, this is the spine. And so our lower back wants to have this lovely curve going in through this way. And what happens when we sit in an Adirondack chair that's angled backwards is it makes our spine, we do this. So we tend to fall back behind these sit bones, and it causes our lower back to curve in the opposite direction than it was designed to, putting tons of pressure on the nerves, on the discs, and in through the sacroiliac joints. To make matters worse, when you curve this area of your spine back this way, it forces your neck forward. So we end up in this rounded position with anterior head carriage. People are coming in with sore necks, crooked from being stuck in a chair for too long, and they're even having pain down their legs. So how to fix that? Oh, give me 1 second. I'm going to show you how to fix that with 2 throw pillows. So what a lot of people think they should do is they feel that they should recreate that low back curve. So they're putting a pillow behind them and sitting in it that way. But as you can see, that doesn't really fix the angle. It's a little bit more comfortable. I'll move this out of the way. So it's a little bit more comfortable, but it very definitely continues to have me in through this C position. So what I really need to do is fix the angle that I'm sitting on, so that I can keep this from curving in this way and instead make it a little bit more neutral and upright. The way to do that is by having a pillow fill this area. So you can see that the Adirondack chair is shaped on an angle downwards this way, and I want to change that and make it a little bit flatter. So the most important pillow to use is actually the one that you sit on. So I'm going to fill the back end of this Adirondack chair with a pillow, and then you can see that when I sit on it, immediately it's much easier for me to sit in an upright posture. My back isn't going in through this way, except I'm going to get tired holding it like this because the chair is naturally slightly reclined. That's where I recommend you take a second pillow, put it behind your back, and then you can see it would be really, really easy for me to maintain this position for hours and hours on end while I'm sitting at the dock or on the front lawn. So I hope that was helpful. We're really hoping that everyone's going to have a nice long weekend coming up, and we wanted to make sure we didn't see a slew of injuries from hanging out on the dock. If you have any other questions, please let us know by leaving it down in the comments below. And other than that, have a wonderful rest of the day.